I can't wait until I can make just one video a week, or maybe a couple videos a week. Right now, I am putting myself through this intensive process of making a video every day. And so I kind of have to just plop down wherever I can and make a video. And right now I'm tired, but I still have a little bit. So I wanted to make this video. I think we have taken hyper-individualism as far as it can go. And now it's time to find some common ground with each other. I think part of the issue, honestly, is that so many of us are enamored with this idea of being a rebel. We've been infected with cynicism and we don't believe in anything anymore, and it's hopeless. Humanity is going down the drain. And I hear that so often. We are laying down, we're capitulating. I'm fighting till the end. So like I was saying about we all want to be rebels. It's indignance. Somebody who came to me in my comments saying some out of pocket. I ended everything that I said with them with think harder, because people aren't thinking very hard. They're not using their foresight. What do you really want? Like these basic ass questions, you guys, basic ass questions. Is this really the most intelligent way for you to spend your energy? We have a limited time here on Earth. Is this really what you want to spend your time doing? This is why we have to think deeply and reflect and share perspectives. Hold mirrors up to each other. These questions that I don't think people really ask themselves, We do have to question whether we're just shooting from the hip or if we're really being intentional with what we want to create here. I think a lot of people feel insecure. That's really it. We all feel insecure. We all feel insecure about some shit, which is why I'm going to say this in every video if I have to. I'm going to keep talking about human dignity. Because I have not once, maybe in other variations of it, you have worth, you're worthy, but it's like, why? Why am I worthy? There are fleeting feelings of worthiness, right? But a constant, steady feeling of security has to come from being human. I was watching a video the other day. She has a podcast, and she was saying everyone has to have a first identity. And I think that in order for us to live more cooperatively and in order for us to actually bring out the best in each other, the most intelligence in each other, we have to put humanity first. That is the number one identity. I am human first. Then all the other identities after that. Not religion, human. I am human first. I am human. You are human. I see myself in you. The worst kind of humans, right? The ones who commit unfathomable crimes, acknowledging their humanity is deeply uncomfortable, but necessary. Because if we do claim those people as human, we have to realize we have to do better. We call them human. We have to do something about this. Other humans contributed to this person's behavior. We have to, as a community, address why this person came out the way they did, why this person's behavior and mindset, thoughts, beliefs, yada, 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 became what it did. Because if we ostracize the worst of us and we say, oh, they're monsters, they're unhuman, then we don't have to question anything. We don't have to look at ourselves. We don't have to reflect. We can just say, oh, wasn't human. Not our problem. That was just a monster. We call them human. We got work to do. Which is why so many people choose to dehumanize. Because then we don't have to take accountability. We don't have to take accountability for the environment that created that kind of behavior, those kinds of actions from those kinds of human beings. All the other ones you get to pick. You get to pick what comes after that. Human must come first. And that's my take for today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.